Hello and welcome back to the channel, folks. This is your boy StoicWarrior, and for today's video is another video from Apex Legends. In today's video we are going to be talking about the Volt SMG. Yes, the Volt SMG, ladies and gentlemen. It seems Respawn decided to nerf it, and today we're going to be talking on how it is still in the game, and well, basically we're going to talk if the nerf was effective or not, and what my thoughts are about it. And so let's get on with the show, folks. So the Volt SMG, Apex decided to nerf this weapon, and that was out of nowhere. At least I didn't hear about it before, or there was no such news. They decided to reduce the damage of it from 16 to 15, and that came out of nowhere. I believe they buffed the alternator, so they thought they need to nerf another SMC, so they picked up the Volt. So now it does 15 damage instead of 16 to the body, and does 23 points of damage for a headshot. I believe it was 25 before the nerf. Not sure, but well, it was more than 23, that's for sure. But still, they nerfed the Volt, and I have no clue what made them decide, what made them to make the decision to nerf this weapon. In my opinion, the nerf they actually did is pretty it's not noticeable at all, in my opinion. I mean, I have not noticed it that much. It probably takes one more shot on some occasions to take out someone, but other than nothing. Still got that, as you saw, still got that great hip fire accuracy, right as I took out that, as I single-handedly, in a single beam, took out that horizon, the hip shot. So it still has that hip shot capacity on it. Still a great weapon to use at mid-range. And it's got pretty abundant ammo. So when you're using the Volt, you don't have to actually worry about the ammo that much, I might say, because it's pretty easily available, and even the mods on it are pretty easily available. It's not much of a nerf so far, as I might say. Still a pretty versatile weapon, can be used in almost any situation. Goblinus got your back. It's still good to use at mid-range, because what not? They only reduce the damage. None of the other stats are affected. Neither its accuracy nor its effective range or hip fire accuracy, you might say. It's still a pretty decent weapon. And in certain situations, I actually prefer it more to the R99. That's because it can also be used in substitute for R301, and it does everything that the R99 does. It's a close quarters SMG. Absolutely. It's decent at mid range. Yes, it is. Though maybe not like the R301, but it's still pretty damn close to the R301. But in certain situations, yes, energy ammo is a little less abundant when in comparison to light ammo, yes. But it's still out there, and you can still salvage for ammo. And ever since they introduced these explosive holes, you tend to find a lot of level 3 or level 4 energy mags, so you don't have to worry about the magazine situation, at least, because there's a very high chance of actually finding a energy mag than it is to find a light mag. And so far as in my experience, mostly when I've opened up explosive holes so far, you could say 2 out of 3 times I will find an energy mag instead of a light mag. I'm just talking about a light mag and energy mag chance. I'm not considering heavy or energy at the moment. And the best thing about the Volt is that it can be used in tandem with almost any other weapon in the arsenal. You can use it with a sniper, another assault rifle, another SMG such as the R99 and Volt. They actually make a pretty good combo. And you can use the Volt at mid-range for mid-range suppression, and even if they get close and you don't have time to actually switch up to the R99, you can still use that Volt, keep mowing them down unless of course you run out of ammo or run out of your magazine, and then quickly switch up to the R99 and quickly finish them off. It's pretty useful in that department. And right now, as you can see, I'm actually using the Volt alongside the flatline. It's also a pretty good weapon to use alongside another assault rifle. And I believe if you're actually using an R301, then you best keep a what you may call Volt or R99. But with the flatline is actually superb at close range quarters when it comes to the R31. So with the flatline, if you're going to want an SMG with you, you best keep the Volt rather than the R99. Because the Volt can help you get that mid-range suppression. Yes, you can use the flatline for mid-range suppression as well, but it's not that effective on mid-range as compared to the Volt. But there's one thing I would like to point out. Even though I've been saying that energy ammo is pretty abundant in this season so far, I believe they might have actually reduced the energy ammo count on the map. I don't know. It's just me. I just seem to think that the energy ammo is a little less occurrent in this season than in the previous seasons so far. But it's still out there, so you don't have to actually per se worry about ammo that much unless until someone else in your squad is also bumping up that energy ammo over there. By the way, I would like to point out some issue. I don't know if it's just me, but I definitely know it's not just me, but I don't know if it's a majority among people, but I seem to be having frame drops ever since season 8 came out. Now I know it's not a problem with my hardware. If it was a problem with my hardware, it would have also occurred in other games and other things, but it doesn't seem to happen in other games. You see the Bangalore. I completely melted her with the hip fire in a single mag. That's what I love about the Wolf. You can use it for close quarter just as effectively as the R99. You could say it's basically a mixture between the R99 and an R301. And so far, at first when they announced the patch notes and I saw, wait, they nerfed the Volt? I'm like, why? Why did they nerf the Volt? As far as I know, I don't know if anyone else complained about it. I don't know if it's overpowered or not, but I don't think it's overpowered in my opinion. I think it's pretty well balanced. It's a pretty decent weapon. Yes, but the weapon that is actually overpowered is the Mastiff. I hate that weapon. Something to do with 13, but every time someone else pulls that weapon on me, they'll straight up do 104. I have no clue. It's a pretty inconsistent weapon, but this video is not about the Mastiff, so this came up. It was just a point. Where are you running, Bangalore? Ah, got her. Down that rampart on the zip line. I missed my shots on the Bangalore. A little bit, you know, tends to happen. No worries. Alright, the team has managed to take out the Bangalore. Help me get the kill. Nice one. Okay. Now I'm actually using the R99 alongside the Wolf. As far as I've said, in my opinion, well, I'm not going to be counting the Mastiff in this combo. In my opinion, the Wolf makes the best combos either with the R99 or the Flatline, or even the new 3030 Repeater, or you may say Hemlock. Almost every other weapon, even the R31, you can still make a pretty great combo out of it. Both can be used for mid-range suppression. If they are in mid-range, you can use both for mid-range suppression, and if they do tend to get close, quickly switch wolves start melting them straight away. And as I've said, the nerf I haven't felt at all as if the weapon has been nerfed. I believe it's still in the same position as it was before the nerf. Still a pretty decent weapon, still a pretty good weapon to use, and I definitely prefer it. Sometimes I definitely prefer using this weapon over to the R99. Yes, folks, I am one of those people. But yes, I do love the R99. I'm not saying I don't like the weapon. I still like to rock the R99 as well. Here I made a mistake. I should have actually used the Wolf first. I don't know why I used the R99 first. Okay, I'm lagging a bit here. Getting more than 200. I'm getting some, but that's because the servers are a bit down. Right? Now it's just a 1v1. Oh, she's got a Mastiff. Oh, I'm one shot. That's alright. Okay, she's cracked. Ha! Ended her.
You are the Apex Champions.
That is going to be all for today's video, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy the video, please do give it a like and comment down in the section below. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more weekly content, and if you want to check out more content from me either regarding Apex Legends, Halo, Titanfall, etc. and whatnot, so make sure to check out my Instagram. I'll leave the link down in the description below, and once again, peace out.